Hello and welcome to this video. My name is Annemona Krisan and I'm a visual artist based in Vienna in Austria. And in this video series I want to talk to you about light and transformation. This video series is a continuation of the last one, which was focused on the topic of light and shadow, light and darkness. And I invite you to watch these videos because they are a precursor to these upcoming videos, because then you're able to understand and walk the path with me that I described during the last videos, where I talk about light and darkness, the polarity, how they co-create together, and how I learned through my artwork, how I learned to understand the darkness, to perceive darkness in a constructive way, and to work with both sides in order to create forms. And this is what we need to perceive or to understand in order to continue in this video series, because what I'm talking about today and in the next videos is the transformative power of light and darkness. In today's video I'm going to talk about the artwork that you can already see behind me, but before I do that, I invite you to have your own approach to this artwork, your own perspective, your own perception, and then I will come in and talk about my intentions, my exploration and ideas that I understood about light and darkness while working on this artwork. Today's artwork is this drawing on paper. It's an ink drawing on paper from 2017. And what we can see here is that what I showed you in the last videos, the works that were black and white only, this dynamic between light and darkness is now changing, and we see that there is this kind of close-up situation into such a knot, right? It's a nest, a knot. And what is different in this work is that we see this fire inside this knot or nest. And what is fire? Fire is life, fire is energy, fire is movement, fire is destruction, fire is also something that can destruct and create, like the phoenix. I will talk about the idea of the phoenix in later videos, showing you specific artworks on the topic. We can also think of a planet, right, like the Earth or any other planet that has a warm or actually a hot core or fire at its core, right? And then you have the other layers on top that are colder, right? You can also think about it as these blue lines, energy lines, like being ashes that are burnt, and now this fire is retrieving into the core, or maybe it's extending. So there is always this kind of movement of fire going out, or maybe just dying out. There are other works that work with the same principle, and where I played with this idea of ashes, cold and hot, fire and ashes, and like this one, for example, which is depicting a head shape, but in a very, very abstract way. It's more of a knot or nest. here as well, I was focusing on this atmospheric light that the fire at the core creates. So we now see that the core, the idea of the core, of the warm, fiery core becomes more and more important. So while the previous works were rather cold, black and white, but in a very cold technological or technical way, now we see that there is this change in perception about light. Now the light is coming from within, this darkness, from the core, from the center of the darkness, and it looks like something that has life in it, right? It has something like lava quality maybe. So there is this idea of movement coming in, and this will evolve over the next videos. I will show you further works that explore all kinds of ideas on what this fire actually can be in our lives, in reality, in the cosmos, and of course within us. So there is always this connection or this mirror between ourselves and larger cosmic phenomena or microcosmic phenomena. So where is this fire within you, this bonfire, this glow? Can you feel it within your body? Can you feel it within your emotions? Can you feel it within your head? Where is it? Is there something going on like this within you? Are you looking for a certain shape? Are you in formation, looking for the form in the chaos? Like gravitating around a warm core, a fiery core? Or are you rather releasing the ashes? Are you releasing the old and making the core, this fire within, free, removing everything that is no longer needed, maybe? These are powerful ideas. Play with it. Find your own inner fire. Go into this transformation, because if we don't go into the transformation process, if we let all these old things weigh on ourselves, on our soul, on our own fire, it will be harder and harder to build something new. So remove everything that is no longer needed, remove everything, and let actually the fire do its job of clearing everything away, burning everything away that is no longer needed. All the ashes, all the old stuff. I hope you enjoyed this video. I did. And I hope you like this work. I find it very inspiring for myself to dive deeper into my own works, and I enjoy it very much. So I hope this was inspiring for you too. I invite you to go to my website and check out the works I show there. I will now let this work inspire you a few more minutes, and see you soon in the next video. Take care. Bye bye.